Some songs climb the charts not in spite of their scandalous content, but because of it. Banned from radio, condemned by churches, and slapped with warning labels, these tracks still conquered the world. Here are 10 filthy songs that became global anthems. Number 10, Love to Love You Baby by Donna Summer. The nearly 17-minute-long title track was punctuated with 23 simulated orgasms, according to the BBC. Producer Giorgio Moroder conceived the erotic moaning, and Summer committed fully, later saying she imagined Marilyn Monroe singing the song and channeled that energy. Casablanca Records president Neil Bogart requested a version near 20 minutes, and Summer, Moroder, and Pete Bellotte delivered. The studio lights went down. Everyone else left the room. What came out was unlike anything pop had ever attempted. The title track reached number 2 on the US pop charts despite some stations refusing to play it. In 1976, Italian state broadcasting company RAI banned the song for its sexual content. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame named it one of the 500 songs that shaped rock and roll.
Do it to me again and again. You put me in such an awful spin in a spin.
Summer distanced herself from the song after becoming a born-again Christian in 1979, refraining from performing it live until the mid-2000s. Number 9, Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Released in 1983 by ZTT Records, this debut single from Frankie Goes to Hollywood went through several versions before producer Trevor Horn rebuilt it without the band, using a drum machine and the Fairlight synthesizer. The song is essentially a guide to delaying ejaculation. To throw censors off the scent, the band claimed it was about motivation. Later, they confessed it was actually about shagging. It was number 6 on the charts when BBC DJ Mike Redd lifted the needle, denounced it as obscene, and refused to play it again. Within 2 weeks, the single reached number 1 on the UK chart and stayed for 5 weeks. It sold a reported 2 million copies in the UK alone, ranking among the 10 biggest-selling singles in the country. It won the 1985 Brit Award for Best British Single. Banning it was the biggest favor the BBC ever did for them. Number 8, Like a Virgin by Madonna. The song was written and composed by Tom Kelly and Billy Steinberg, and Madonna chose it for her sophomore album. She selected Nile Rodgers to produce the album due to his work on Let's Dance by David Bowie, which she was a fan of. The title alone sent shockwaves through Reagan-era America. Perceived at the time as provocative or even vulgar for its continuous use of virginity as a metaphor, the song was nevertheless an enormous hit. On September 14, 1984, during the inaugural MTV Video Music Awards ceremony, she performed the hit in a white wedding dress, a bustier, and a boy toy belt buckle atop a giant wedding cake. One of her white stilettos slipped off during the descent, creating one of MTV's most iconic moments. The single spent 6 consecutive weeks at number 1 on the Hot 100, the longest run for a female artist since Irene Cara. Its parent album moved more than 21 million copies, making it one of the best-selling albums of all time. Number 7, Je t'aime moi non plus by Serge Gainsbourg and Jane Birkin. No song has ever been banned in more countries because of the sounds it contained. Written in 1967 for Brigitte Bardot, the track was shelved after Bardot begged Gainsbourg not to release it. When he met Jane Birkin on the set of the 1968 film Slogan, he asked her to take Bardot's place. Birkin later revealed that she only sang it because she did not want anybody else to. The breathy vocals caused the song to be banned from radio in Spain, Sweden, Brazil, the United Kingdom, and Italy, restricted to late-night airplay in France, and shunned by most American stations. The Vatican officially denounced it, and Gainsbourg reportedly called the Pope their greatest PR man. In Italy, the head of their record label was reportedly excommunicated for offending public morality. It topped the charts in Birkin's native United Kingdom, the first foreign language song to do so, and went on to sell millions of copies worldwide. Number 6. Closer by 9 Inch Nails. In 1994, Trent Reznor was deep inside the making of The Downward Spiral, one of the darkest major label albums of the decade. The second single stripped away all pretense. Its chorus was so blunt, so stunningly vulgar, that radio stations could only air a version with most of its words removed. MTV refused to broadcast the unedited music video, directed by Mark Romanek, which mixed religious and medical imagery in disturbing ways. None of it mattered. The censored version became unavoidable on alternative radio. Downward Spiral debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and was eventually certified 4 times platinum. The song became a cultural shorthand for raw, unfiltered desire, covered and referenced by everyone from movie soundtracks to live arenas. It remains the most commercially successful thing Reznor ever released, an industrial anthem built on the filthiest chorus of the decade. Before we continue, which of these songs shocked you the most when you first heard it? Did you ever have to quickly change the station because someone walked into the room? Drop a comment and let us know where you are watching from. Number 5. Shebop by Cyndi Lauper. She's So Unusual is the debut solo studio album by American pop singer Cyndi Lauper, released on October 13, 1983, by Portrait Records. By mid-1984, 2 singles had already cracked the top 5. The third single was written by Lauper, Stephen Broughton-Lunt, Gary Corbett, and Rick Chertoff. Lyrically, the song tackles the subject of female masturbation, which caused controversy upon its release. Wrapped in a bubbly new wave melody, most listeners never caught the meaning. It peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 in September 1984, and with sales of over 1 million copies was certified gold by the RIAA. Lauper was an unlikely target for the Parents Music Resource Center, but the group included the track on their 1985 list of the filthy 15 songs they found most objectionable. Cyndi Lauper helped create the parental advisory sticker, with a song about self-pleasure that still brings a smile to everyone's face. Number 4. Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye.
Let's get it on.
In 1973, one of Motown's most soulful voices released the most direct invitation in pop music history.
Let's get it on.
The title left nothing to the imagination. The melody was warm, low, and completely seductive. Marvin Gaye had just come off the socially conscious What's Going On, and this pivot shocked the industry. Berry Gordy reportedly thought the album was too sexual for the Motown image. It did not matter. The single shot to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stayed there for 2 weeks.
Don't have to worry that it's wrong.
The album of the same name reached #2 on the Billboard 200. The song became one of the best-selling Motown singles of all time and was later ranked among Rolling Stone's 500 greatest songs of all time. Decades later, it remains the universal soundtrack for romance. The song transcended generations.
Threatening you, baby. Gonna get it on.
Number 3, Cherry Pie by Warren. 20 minutes. That is how long it reportedly took vocalist Janny Lane to write this song on his own. Columbia Records demanded a radio-friendly anthem for the album, and Lane delivered one built entirely on dessert metaphors that fooled exactly nobody. The accompanying music video, featuring model Bobby Brown, became one of the most replayed clips on MTV in 1990, a non-stop parade of suggestive imagery set to a glam metal riff. The single reached #10 on the Billboard Hot 100. The album of the same name went platinum twice over. But Janny Lane grew to resent the song, feeling it overshadowed the band's more serious work. In interviews, he expressed frustration that it had become Warrant's entire identity. Lane passed away in 2011 at just 47 years old. The song outlived the man who wrote it, still blasting from classic rock stations and stadium speakers worldwide. Number 2, Little Red Corvette by Prince.
I guess I must be done. Should a pocket full of horses, Trojan in summer.
In 1983, a 24-year-old from Minneapolis released the song that changed everything for his career. It sounded like a love letter to a sports car. It was not. The Little Red Corvette was a woman, and every lyric mapped out a reckless one-night stand. References to used protection and the men who came before him hid in plain sight, disguised by one of the catchiest melodies of the decade. Radio programmers played it without hesitation. The single peaked at #6 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it Prince's first top 10 hit. The parent album, 1999, eventually sold over 4 million copies in the United States alone. Prince would push even further the following year with Darling Nikki, the song that single-handedly inspired Tipper Gore to create the PMRC. But Little Red Corvette was the gateway, a filthy song dressed in a pop disguise so perfect, America never even flinched. Number 1, Pearl Necklace by ZZ Top. The Texas Trio's 1981 album, El Loco, featured one track that winked at every listener who was paying attention. The title referenced a well-known piece of slang that had nothing to do with jewelry. Billy Gibbons even spelled it out in the lyrics, making it clear that the woman in the song was not shopping at a department store. Somehow, classic rock radio embraced it without question. El Loco achieved gold certification, and the song became a staple of the band's live shows for decades. ZZ Top built a career on sly double meanings and dusty blues rock grooves, but this track may be their most cleverly disguised moment. It never caused a national scandal. It never got banned from the BBC or denounced by the Vatican. It just sat on the radio, grinning, while millions of listeners sang along without realizing what they were actually saying. That might be the filthiest trick of all.
She was getting bombed and I was getting blown up.